to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we prayed for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. 'Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 horse 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense, so please approach with caution. You never know who's watching, you never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking might step out like motherfuckers get the dropping. All the neighbors heard was a dog. We see the serpent.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it.
Let's get one thing very clear. I don't avoid conflict because I'm scared of you. I avoid conflict because I'm scared of myself. My temper can go from 0 to death row really quick.
Monique.
Hey,
Hey,
Miss
Tiger.
Peach.
Hey, Susanna. How are you, Monique?
Oh, what? Susanna's in the chat. Susanna! Oh,
Yep,
I hope you're feeling better, girl. That sucks.
definitely. I hope she is too. Link
She should
is
come
in
up
the
on
chat.
panel. Oh,
That's what I
yeah.
was fixing to say. Link is in the chat. Open panel.
Yes. Come on up. Let's get it on. Boom, boom, boom.
Right. And I know Sophia and Chris will be up in a few minutes. They're getting Serafina to bed.
Yep.
So I figured we'd just all come hang. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm always pumped up after I go on panel with Tribe. Always.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Fawn, how are you, hun?
He's like the perfect guy for the rah-rah speech. It's like rally the troops, you know?
Absolutely.
I always get jacked up on his shows.
Excuse me, so do I.
Whew.
It's always a good time, though. Always.
Well, tonight it's better than it's been for a while, so I don't know. I don't know. He's a little different today. He's just wanting to cut loose.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Let us hair down.
Yeah.
It's always fun when you can just let loose and have a good time and not worry about, hurting people's feelings. Sup, TT1?
Oh.
Did his daughter and your grandson get there okay?
My favorite
Like I said,
hedgehog.
it's open panel. Whoever wants to come up, y'all can come up. Links
Come
up
on
there.
up, TT1. You can
His
be-
daughter and grandson came in tonight,
Oh,
so
so
they
he can't
they
come out and
home
play
for the
with
week.
us, no?
I don't know. Hey, Candle, how are you? If you want to come up, the link's in chat, hon.
Yeah, it was cool being on panel with Candle.
Absolutely. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad they made it home okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Miss Sharon, how are you?
Oh, Miss Sharon, good evening. Good morning.
Right.
Tiger, how was work tonight? I hope you're done.
Are you working this weekend, Tiger, or are you off? You did not, Candle. You done perfectly fine, honey.
Girl, you fucked up so bad. But we love you.
Monique.
Just kidding.
Awesome, Tiger. Awesome. Ah. Hey, Susanna.
Oh, is she up? Oh, yay!
Hello, Peach. Hello, Monique.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, you sound like
I-
you're suffering.
I am. I have to go to the dentist. That's what's wrong.
Oh, damn.
Ouch.
Candle, I was fucking with you. Honestly, I was joking. I'm just being an idiot.
Yeah, the dentist is never fun. Never fun.
I can't even eat that well right now.
Oh, God.
Mm. I know them pains.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Dental pain is the worst.
It is. I would almost rather have a baby than have a toothache.
That's a bit extreme.
Yeah.
Did you get a dentist appointment?
Wednesday.
Oh,
Oh,
damn. They're going to make you wait?
mm.
What? TT1 has kidney stones?
I could go to emergency, but I just don't feel like it.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
I don't blame you there. Yeah, earaches ain't fun either.
No,
Mm-mm.
neither was this evil sinus thing I had for most of the winter. Oh my God. I've never had pain like that, and I've had dental pain. Oh,
It's starting to make me sick a little bit. So I took some emergency that helped.
oh, good.
Good. Is it infected?
I don't think it is yet because it's not like swelling or anything, but it's hurting bad enough.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got any naproxen sodium?
I've been doing that. I've been rinsing with that and yeah, doing whatever to keep it all away.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
Tiger
scared.
said, right. Tiger said try laying a heating pad on it. It really helps.
Oh, I'll try that. I haven't tried that. I haven't tried that yet.
I know when mine goes really hurting, I can do like a saltwater gargle, but instead of gargling it, hold it in my mouth until it cools, and it'll help. It'll draw some of that pain and some of the infection out if you do happen to have infection.
Yeah.
And
I think that's
vanilla flavoring's good too.
I think that's the only thing that's like really helping it right now to like not be unbearable to that point is just me like really taking care of it. Because if I wasn't taking care of it, oh, I would have been in there already. I don't know. It's one of those stupid things where you go, oh no, I'm gonna wait till, and then my dumbass waited till, till this coming week, and
Yeah.
We all do that. Hey, Stuart. Hey, Yankee Dave.
Yeah, we do.
If I can put off going to the doctor, I will put off going to the doctor.
Oh yeah.
But a lot
Especially
of
these
my,
past 2 years.
oh,
a
Paige,
lot of them. Go ahead, Susanna.
oh, with all my doctor stuff, I've been so frustrated. I'm like, you're not, no. I mean, they've been calling me up a storm too for, come in, we want to try to do this and we want to try. And I'm like, I'm not even answering them anymore because I'm so tired of it. I'm just so tired of it.
All right. That's like my best friend's brother. He went in yesterday and they shocked his heart. And they kept him, of course, for observation and whatnot. Somebody's fighting out here. But anyway, they kept him for observation, and then they are going in tomorrow, and no, they're going in Monday and putting in a defibrillator.
Oh.
Right.
And he done said, if this didn't help because his heart stays in AFib, that he was just going to quit going to the doctor. He was on quit taking his medicines and everything.
Yeah, I understand the frustrations. I do. I get it.
Right.
I mean, I did more for myself with bringing the swelling down in the lower part of my left leg than I did than anything else, or than anything that he wanted to try. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna look into this more myself because this is just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I did find a couple of doctors on YouTube that pretty much said the exact same thing. They even had pictures of it. And there were so many people in the comments that were like, I did this and this, or I take this. And I'm like, I bet you it's my medications.
Mm-hmm.
I completely weaned myself off of the gabapentin, or Neurontin is another name for it. I completely weaned myself off of that. And I take 3 insulins. So one of them I completely stopped taking because I know I can. I know I know how to take my medicines.
Yeah.
They just started putting me on that because over the this whole thing since it started, when we were first like all inside and crap, I gained like 50 pounds. And so that's why they put me on it.
Mhm.
And it worked, but it didn't. Like it worked, but then it also caused all these other things to happen. So I completely stopped. So I'm only taking the 2. And even just taking the 2, I'm still having lows, just not as bad. So
Mhm.
that's helped for my lows. I've been helping myself with my leg. The swelling has gone down about half
Oh,
right
good.
now. I mean, I and then I was just like, they keep calling me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm doing better on my own. Everything they
Hmm.
give me is something that aggravates it, apparently.
Yep.
So, and then anything I was doing to help, when I told him before, he was like, "Oh no, don't do that." Blah blah blah. Whatever he would, and I was like, I thought about it like a week later, and I was like, I wasn't thinking I should know better because you know uh,
Hmm.
working in the pharmacy, working in the hospital myself, knowing, why don't I, sometimes you can be your own worst enemy when it comes to stuff like this, because you don't
Right.
think about yourself. You're always, especially when you've worked in those fields, you're so used to thinking about everyone else, you forget to think about yourself.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Jeep, what's up? But yeah, a lot of, I mean, I think not all, but I think a lot of the medications are poisonous.
Well, the side effects are worse than
Oh yeah.
the
When I
medicine.
Yeah, that's true. When I worked in the pharmacy, we used to get the bigger pa- papers with the side effects on it. What people get is nothing compared to the
No.
list of side effects. Kendra, Kendra, I can't speak with this. Contraindications. I'm
Right.
sorry, I can't say it.
You're good.
Yeah, but all those things, and then what we do with all that stuff. It just goes right in the incinerator. It
Mhm.
goes in the trash incinerator where everything that gets incinerated
Mm.
just goes right in the trash.
Yep. Oh yeah. No,
And
I've seen those things, and they're pages long. Oh.
right, it's crazy.
Mhm.
I have a medication that um, it actually causes me to gain weight, but
Mhm.
they also have me on one that causes me to lose weight.
Right.
I'm like,
Yep.
But think how
what's
hard
the?
that is on your system.
Yes.
Like that'll trigger all kinds of other things, and then you get this whole domino effect of
Mhm.
it's a shit show.
Hmm.
Right.
It is. And we wonder why our bodies don't work the way they used to.
Mm-hmm. Because
Uh
now there's
oh.
a pill for everything.
Uh oh.
What?
TT1, if you're still listening, really?
What?
YouTube drama.
Oh.
Another channel going after another channel.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cold
More?
beer is going after yeah. Christina.
Yes. She's total
Hey
trailer trash.
Leslie.
Woohoo! Fuck yeah.
Hey Damaris.
Hello, everyone in chat.
I just nah. Even if I was not on my own live, I still would not go watch. I mean, I'd just let somebody else watch and tell me the highlights.
Oh, Peach, it's been a hell of a night. Oh god. After Tribe, woof.
Right?
They were out there throwing bombs left, right, and center. Did you see it, Sophia? Or Susanna?
Oh yeah, if you hear snoring, that's my husband.
Oh, did you see Tribes Live tonight, Susanna?
No, I wasn't in there.
Oh God, he was like calling out Greyman and Lake Fairy and all them and all the bullshit and the drama. And it was awesome.
You know something? Um, there have been so many people that call some of them out for so long. They probably don't even care. They're just used to it.
Yeah, probably. But everybody in the chat was like, "Fuck it, we're calling everyone out. Who do you hate and for what?" And oh, it was
Wow.
it was yeah, it was a hell of a show.
It was. And the members only live, yeah. It kind of continued over into there, and then, we kind of went a different direction with it. And
hmm
And his live was the first time I've been on YouTube today. So I just have some days where I just don't feel like dealing with YouTube. But
Yeah.
today was a busy day for me, so otherwise I probably would have been on.
Right.
I saw you pop up earlier, Peach, and I was like, yes, Peach is
Yeah. Yeah. And TT1 done his first live ever last night on his channel. He kind of got goaded into that one. I openly admit that was my fault.
Well, there was a few of us that kind of pressured him
Yeah.
along.
But it was fun. It really was.
It was.
I was up till 5 o'clock this morning. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, TT1.
Yeah.
And Candle, you really did do great tonight.
Yeah, you
You
did.
really
You should
did.
come up. Come hang out with us.
Yeah. Oh, my ears are itching.
Allergies
I
or
hate-
someone's talking about you.
Probably both. You want to go Tuesday? Or we'll be there. You know that. You pick a time and we'll be there.
Oh, on a live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, what is he talking? I'll be there.
He done really good. He had Gil from Patton Family Homestead.
Mhm.
Camp Patton Homestead, that's it. Or compound, anyway. And yeah. It was a good live.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough was.
Mhm.
Oh, but I had to go to bed. You guys were staying up way too late.
Hi, ladies.
Hey, Candle.
Hi.
There she is.
Welcome.
Thank
Hello,
you.
Candle.
Susanna, I am so glad I finally get to be on a stage with you. I think you are so fantastic. I'm so sorry you're having so much trouble right now, darn it.
Thank you.
How is my sound? Is it like broken up? Am I broken up? Does it break up when I talk? No. Okay.
No.
Nope.
Perfect.
You sound great.
Okay, good.
Absolutely perfect. I love it.
I'm just
So
I'm
what's up?
just getting it out. I'm getting it out of my system tonight. I'm jumping on lives. I'm gonna get it out. And then I'll be brave and then I'm gonna start canning. So we'll see.
Oh,
Heck
excellent.
yeah. Heck
Are you
yeah.
canning tomorrow?
I don't know if I'll be on the live, but I am canning tomorrow. It's a true story. It's happening.
Heck yeah.
I maybe we'll see. I might hop on like at the end just to show my stuff. It depends on how it turns up. I mean, I might like totally mess. I might break my stove. I mean, we'll have to see. I'm pretty nervous.
I mean, even, you know, I've been doing this since November of last year. I still get nervous when, even on my own lives,
Yeah.
you know. So I think to a certain degree, everybody still gets nervous no matter how many lives you do.
Mhm.
So, you know, the best thing to do is just, you know, go with it.
Right. Right. Yeah. I don't know. I promised. I made a promise to Tribe like one time because I got on Mrs. Plummer's because I promised her and Niecy I would one night. And so like I
Mm,
always follow through on my promises. That's just who I am as a person. So I feel
right?
like it was secret society. There wasn't a ton of people in there, so it was okay. But I was still like, it is tough. Like, you know, I'm in the chat all the time. I don't chat a lot. I'm a single mom, so like I'm busy. When you guys are on, you are just like noise in the background and I'm listening and, you know, soaking all that information in. So I don't chat a lot with people, but it is, I don't know. It's still kind of crazy. I feel like y'all celebrities. Like when I talked to you that one day on the phone, when Peach called me one day, my heart was racing. Like I was like, oh my gosh, Peach, I don't know, my heart's racing so fast. I was so nervous just to talk to her on the phone. That was the first time, but it was good. I'm good
So
people. I
cute.
am. I really am. It's just, I don't chat a lot, you know. I just kind of, you know, I'm busy. I'm busy. It's just me, you know. There's nobody else that helps me. It's just me. So
Right.
anyway,
Do you remember Peach the first time we talked on Skype?
Oh, I do.
Oh, that was awesome. We were all both in our pajamas, having coffee, sitting there shooting the
oh
shit. It was great.
Yep.
yeah.
We're like, hey, what's
Abs-
happening?
Absolutely. And I was starstruck. I really was. You know, because I'd talked to her so much in chats, you know, and whatnot. And I was like, oh my God, it's Monique, you know?
Yeah,
So,
just little old Monique from Canada.
Yeah, I mean, Tribe always like whenever you were in his chat, like I really like I mean it. There's only a handful of people that I like really enter their chat, but like, you know, I watch a few people, but I really don't interact, but a few people. And like Tribe would always call you out or like, you know, say your name, but I never like looked you up. I'm so glad I did. I think you were doing lives for like a month or two before, you know, I even found your channel to find it. So I'm so glad I did. I think what you're doing, Peach, is great. Like getting the women together and like all the different shows that you're putting out there. Like YouTube needs it. You know, it really does. Hi, Sophia.
Hi, Candle. Hi,
This is
Susanna.
it's
Monique.
smaller. I feel like I might be able to talk now. There was like so many
Yay!
people. I was so scared. I was like, I'm gonna have disaster pants. Oh my gosh. I
Oh,
can't
they're
handle
just a
this. I
bunch of
kept muting
punks. Never
myself.
mind.
you're always welcome to come up on my panel, Candle. Always.
Thank you, Peach.
Yes, ma'am. Good to see you too, Widow.
Hey, y'all,
Yeah,
chat.
we was all still kind of pumped up from Tribe's live earlier and then his members only. And so, yeah, we just kind of spilled on over here.
Might as well. It's Friday. Well, I mean, Saturday morning, but you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm off this weekend, so.
Yay!
And my whole morning was a total fucking disaster, so I'm going to sleep in tomorrow.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I was so mad with those stupid delivery guys. Idiots.
Oh, it is cold.
Do you want to hear some shit? They were supposed to be here at 10, so that's why I got off the live with TT1 last night and said, okay, I have to go to bed because these delivery guys are bringing my new stove, blah, blah, blah. I have to have everything ready for the morning. And then Richard was like, it wasn't here. And I'm like, well, call them. So he calls them up and he's like, he was talking with them and they said, oh, we didn't realize your wood stove is heavy. We have to wait for like the big strong guys to come in to work at like 1 or 2. And I'm like, you didn't think a wood stove was fucking heavy, you stupid idiot?
Did
Like,
you say that to them?
no, I wasn't on the phone. Husband, I would have. I was like, are you that fucking stupid? Like, you knew this was coming. This has been planned. We even like paid extra to have another delivery guy help because I'm sure as the hell not going to be lifting that. It's like 500 pounds. It says right on the thing.
Oh my
You
god.
never thought to like even look. It's a goddamn wood stove. It's not a light thing.
Mhm.
Oh my god, the incompetence! I'm telling you, it was just like, oh.
Oh yeah.
And then I had all this mess in the house, and I wanted to get that all done. And I like to do all my shit in the morning, so I couldn't get anything done all morning. And then I did it in the afternoon, and everything was just a disaster, and it stressed me out. And I was like, oh. So I'm sleeping in tomorrow.
I'm
Wow.
sleeping in tomorrow too.
Excellent.
I am I'm going to the farmer's market super early, so I probably won't stay on here that long, but
Oh,
anyway,
farmer's
sorry to
market.
interrupt you. I know it started last weekend, but we had volleyball, so tomorrow, I'm so excited to go back. I love farmer's markets.
Damn,
I
I think
bet.
mine might be open on Sunday. I'll have to check. Because I need to do some revenge shopping.
Damn it, Monique.
Oh,
It has been steady raining here all day. Like there were like the breaks that you get in rain here is like it'll go from heavy rain to sprinkles, and now the temperature is dropping. Like it is. Ooh. It feels so good though.
I believe it. It's in the mid 60s here now since we got that rain earlier today.
It's colder than that.
It's cold here, Peach. Like I can feel the tips of my fingers getting,
Oh, I believe it.
funky.
Oh, Leslie, I'm so glad I don't have to do that no more.
Leslie, I have a handful of pills to help prevent that. 'Cause fuck that shit. No.
It's 48 degrees here right now,
Oh, let me check what I've got.
but we've got some wind.
Feels like 45.
Uh-huh.
Um,
But like tomorrow, like we're gonna celebrate Mother's Day, at least for me, like tomorrow, because obviously Chris has to work Sunday. I mean, we're still probably gonna do like a Mother's Day dinner Sunday, but so yeah, I've just requested to be able to lay in bed and watch some scary movies. That's what I want to do.
Heck yeah.
so I have 36 right now, and in the morning it will feel like 28.
Yep, I believe it.
Oh my goodness.
Janky bullshit. Ugh, I can't wait for summer.
Yeah, same. I'm ready for some sun. Like by the pool.
Can't wait for a sunburn. Yes, bring it.
Yeah.
Deep tanning oil is at the ready.
Oh, you guys remember back in the day when it was all about the tanning oil, putting lemon juice in your hair, and just baking for as long as you could out there?
Mhm.
What do you mean back
Absolutely.
in the day? Girl, I'm still doing that shit. Oh. Tell you
I'm
what.
seriously thinking about doing that to my blonde, putting
it.
lemon laying out there if I don't get eaten by mosquitoes.
No, you won't. You've got pews. That's good target practice.
I get one of those bug zapper tennis rackets, be laying out there swinging that thing around.
Well, my husband is a total. Like the mosquitoes, they adore him. They eat him alive. And he gets one of those little off lanterns and carries them around with him. I don't know what it is. It's all poison. He sprays himself with total poison all the time. I'm like, excellent. I'll be a merry widow sooner than I planned.
Ack. I could not take that 100 degrees. I've had enough of that. I've had enough.
100 degrees.
It's nothing for it to hit 100, a little over 100 down here.
No mold.
Summers in Southern California were brutal.
But you'll notice, even if it hits 100 up there, it'll feel different than it did back home.
Oh hell yeah! You have the humidity.
I've
Mhm.
kind of looked at like what they, like the AccuWeather as far as like for the next like, I don't know, 2-3 months. And I think the highest it'll hit is like 88 degrees. I mean, obviously we need to factor in, humidity, which but I mean,
Right.
compared to 110, 112, 118 at times, I'll take it, you guys.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Well, you were more desert climate, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. So it was like an oven you would fry. And I mean, even like you would get your pool up and stuff in your backyard and like, you'd wait, like a week or so waiting for the water to warm up, make sure you got, your chlorination, everything right. And then literally within a couple weeks after you'd start swimming, you'd get into that pool and it would be like bath water. And it's like, no, add more. Turn on the freaking hose, get the cold in there.
Oh, remember I told you the other day I was fixing my car in Mexico in the parking lot, and it was like, I don't know, 110 degrees, whatever. I ran down into the ocean. I jumped in the ocean to cool off. The ocean was hot. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Man, that's not refreshing. I was so pissed off.
No.
Like, I was so hot. I was dying.
I mean, at my mom's house in Arizona, oh man, they've got a pool and you get in that pool and it's just like
There's no refreshment.
you're simmering in hot water and 120 degrees and it's like, no.
We enjoyed it, Tribe, so much. We really did.
Oh, Tribe, truly, thank you for all your streams. Even, I love the one-on-one tonight, Tribe, where it was just you and you were just, interacting with chat love it,
That
Tribe.
was a great show.
Yeah.
And you're always welcome up on my panel. All you gotta do is let me know, and I'll drop the link, and you can come up anytime.
And get some rest. Get some rest, Tribe.
I hope you've managed to unfreeze your buttocks.
Right?
Oh, it feels nice in here.
It's always a good time over at Tribe's crib.
Oh, of course.
Heck yeah, it is.
Pop in there, hang out, shoot the shit
Yep. It's like a family reunion every time.
without all
That
the
is-
drama.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Family reunion. Yep, there you go.
Reese's probably over there punching him in the ass, working out the kinks.
Yep. Deep tissue massage.
Keith.
Is Keith here? Wait, what?
Yep.
Keith!
Oh. I'm going to have to steal TT1's name for him and start calling him Kiki. I love that.
Kiki?
I love it.
Yep. Excuse me. Oh, so who we want to talk about? Let's continue Tribe's pattern there. Who we want to bullshit about?
Oh.
we could pull a cold beer and talk shit about Christine.
Oh my god.
I don't even know who that is. Who is that?
Christina
I don't even know.
Cantina? Have you ever
Christina
seen it?
Cantina.
Yeah, no idea. Mm-mm.
It's a white trash dumpster fire over there.
Oh my gosh.
It is that bad.
Oh no. Is she like a big channel? Does she have like lots of followers?
Yeah,
I am dead.
I don't know. I've popped in there a few times and I'm like, oh fuck no, I gotta get out of here before I get chlamydia or something.
Monique.
Get you
It
some
was
rest, Tribe. We
Total
love you,
fuck
brother.
self.
Oh,
Is it possible to get a virtual disease or?
Oh shit.
Chris, wait a second.
Miss Sharon, he was cold beer condemned, and now I think it's cold beer confessions or something like that.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm dead. I am dead over that, Monique. Like, oh,
Truth's the truth.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
you
not
know,
lying.
And Miss Sharon don't never say nothing bad about nobody.
no, she doesn't.
See, Mrs. Sharon knows what's up. It's fucking total fuck filth over there.
It was a dumpster fire, and I had to get out of there because I was afraid it was gonna get clipped.
Exactly. Oh, damn. Just, nasty.
And we're not talking the good total fuck filth. Like, you know, we're not talking like, you know, yeah.
Like, yeah, she was twerking for Percocet and all kinds of fucking shit. Oh,
Stop it.
hey, you can go to her channel and check that shit. It's there.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to now.
Yeah.
Make sure you got your vomit bag with you, darling.
Yeah,
Oh,
wear a
Yes,
condom.
especially when she twerks.
Wear a full body condom.
I was about to
Get
say,
the cooties.
bring protection.
Yeah.
oh boy.
Oh.
I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. I'll go back and watch the replay. In which they've been going at it for what, about a month now?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Well,
I mean, come on, if other creators drop by your live and show you respect, you know, be respectful and say thank you, I appreciate it. Don't be a bitch and show your ass.
she showed more than her ass. She got her cooch rate all up there.
That part. That come out of left field. But that would be a good one. That would be a good one.
What are they doing? Those boys need to get ready for bed soon.
Angry Prepper as Jax. Heck yeah. That put a new, yeah. That'll work. I'm gonna leave that one alone. But yeah. I'm also gonna leave our unfavorite person alone too tonight.
He's sitting over here quiet as a mouse. He's just like,
Cause we all know they'll be come up in here and I'd be blew the damn live up.
Spotted fawn
Hell,
and
maybe-
then she brings to the yard are
Well, that's what happens when the milk's gone bad.
Right?
Damn it, Monique. Oh.
Is that anything like if you've left like a gallon of milk, you know, in the refrigerator for about 3 months and then you go to pour it out, it just, you know, you're pouring it into the sink and it's just slowly plopping out.
Okay, but the fact of the matter is it spoiled milk or is it a yeast infection? So, you know, I'm just
It's
saying.
fucking both. The milk is spoiled and yeast infections from the clap. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, fuck, she's hot.
I can't. Monique is fucking on a roll tonight. Damn it. Monique, I love when you're like this. Like my dark little heart just like flutters and sings and Tiger. Oh,
They make penicillin for that.
Right.
I think he'd be on multiple.
Problem is,
drugs.
some folks get it twisted thinking they need penicillin, not penicillin.
Yeah.
Total Phil.
Mm-hmm.
Ack.
Coochie? Oh, yeah. Over there, they're probably spreading it out with the fucking spoon.
Spread it on toast. Oh,
Oh,
bagels. I got some homemade cream cheese, y'all. You want some on this bagel?
Oh my god. Oh.
Sorry, you guys. Sorry.
I just
And
threw it
then
in my
there's
mouth.
Cheddar
That's okay.
Bob.
And let's not even get on the topic of chameleon. You know what I mean?
Right?
I'm so lost.
It's okay.
I'm so lost.
Candle, I wish I could be lost. Truly, I wish I could.
Right? There's not enough goddamn drugs for that.
Oh, y'all know what I need in my preps?
What?
A gun?
I need a BB gun. Anybody got a BB gun that I can use?
are you trying to conceal carry it, or you just, want to brandish it and show it off a little bit?
Well, we got the little Red Ryder, which the 6-year-old likes to shoot.
Right?
But my 14-year-old BB gun it's a big boy BB gun, so you can't conceal that.
Sup, Garrett? I
Hi,
want a
Garrett.
BB Glock gun.
Hmm.
I think Glocks are overrated.
Not unless you get the G18.
Settle down.
Stick mag, fully auto.
Sorry, my son.
But see, the thing is, down here in the South, once you hit a certain age, you're supposed to put your toys away.
Yeah, you graduate, you grow.
You evolve.
Yeah,
Like Pokemon.
like Pokemon. Get out of here, William.
Time to get ready for bed, though.
So
Yeah,
are
y'all
you,
need
are
to go.
you being one, Peach? Are you gonna get one, or no?
No, if I do, it's gonna be the real deal.
Yeah,
It ain't
what I
gonna be a
mean.
BB gun. Yeah,
Right.
I
You're gonna
mean,
get the
yeah.
real-
Yeah, I want to get a 22 pistol or a 9mm. The 9mm that I shot when TT1 was down here felt good in my hand.
Yeah.
It just kept spitting shell casings at me.
I bet a lot of things felt good in your hands.
Oh my God, Monique.
My grandpa has this little 22 revolver, and I tell you what, it is so much fun to shoot. Truly, that's something like I could just shoot all day long.
Right. Leslie, honestly, I do not believe she does, but that's just my opinion.
Die.
Well, I mean, trash sells. So, I mean, I guess, some people just really, embrace that and go with it. And I mean,
Thank you once again, Garrett.
thank you, Garrett. Tiger, you are 100% correct. I already know what my next is going to be. And we're talking within the next month. And I am so thrilled that here, when I go in to do, there's no 10-day waiting period. There's no
Bring it home.
that trips me out because lived in California all my life.
Yeah, we're
so
used to that.
you go and you get all excited about your purchase, and then you got to wait your 10 days, and then when you got to wait your 10 days in California, it's down to a certain time, and so if you go in late in the afternoon to your shop and you're making a purchase, like literally they'll tell you don't come 10 days from this day, come 11 days because we'll be closing up, and it's like it sucks.
All right. Okay, there we go. I had was answering a text, and yeah, you know how you pull your notifications down and it gets stuck.
Where did Monique go?
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing.
Oh boy.
Is Trudeau after her again?
Right? You leave my little Monique alone. Otherwise, Operation Cornbread's going in full effect.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Damn it, Monique.
It threw me out to have to do that. So sorry.
I love it.
Now we're good to go.
So Sophia, like, how is it? How are the people? Like, is it so much different than being in California? Like, I have a friend that's a flight attendant, and she's like, that's her main hub is there, and like, she would just send me the crate. I mean, she was in like a San Francisco somewhere, but like the pictures she would send me was wild of the people that just would walk around in the trash. I mean, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, are you like, people are so friendly here, I'm so much happier? Like, I know you're
It
happier,
is.
but like, is it like night and day?
It is like a whole different world here, Candle. Like California. Don't get me wrong, you guys. California is a beautiful state, okay? Like, it's beautiful. It is. I mean, you've got the ocean, you've got the mountains, you've got the desert. I mean, you've got it's gorgeous. But the people, the riffraff, the homeless, the crime,
Yeah.
the
Like, she couldn't even have,
overpopulation.
yeah, she didn't even like take her car because it would just get stolen. Like, you know, she had to like Uber or like get on a bus or something, and like to Uber, like it was to hardly go anywhere. It was super expensive. I was like, oh my God.
Like, you'd go to Walmart in the city we lived in, Candle, and they had huge, okay, you guys know what, you know, when like the sheriff's department or the police department sets up the speedometer check things, you know, like the big square boxes on wheels, looks like a big generator, and it tells you your speed.
Yeah.
Okay. There were those type deals set up in the parking lot of Walmarts with huge light poles, with huge floodlights, with an automated, like, because of crime.
Cameras.
You got cameras everywhere. Like, people, you know, I know a lot of people would talk in chat, oh, you could walk into a place and literally load up a car with, you know, $900 or less of items and walk out and nobody would touch you. That's the truth. Like, it went to the point where like we used to have a 24-hour Walmart, 24-hour Walgreens, stuff like that, and everything got so bad that they would start closing at 8 or 9 p.m. Even Walmart would close at what, 10?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, all the 24-hour places, even fast food, no more. Like, if that doesn't tell you how bad the quality of people are, then I don't know what does. And the homeless.
Yeah.
I mean, when we first bought our house there in California in 2009, it was a quiet retirement community, essentially. I mean, there were obviously other families there with children and whatnot, but I mean, we lived where my great grandparents lived. And I'd been there several times as a kid, everything like that. I mean, quiet little community. And oh my gosh, you guys, the shootings, I mean, you name it, it went down.
Niecy.
So being here and like we live on a private lane, Candle, and there's like 4 neighbors on this street. I mean, we're all obviously pretty, you know, dispersed, you know, spread out. We've met all the neighbors. They've come, like, it tripped me out that they came over like a few days after like we moved in and they wanted to introduce themselves and all of our land borders each other. So they're like, if the kids are out there playing, if they come over on our property, don't worry about it. And and it's like it's a trip. It is like a whole different world. Everybody is so friendly here. Like even like the cashiers at stores, like they would, they talk to you and
Yeah.
we'd say, oh, we just moved out here from California, and like just like the biggest, warmest welcome. You don't get that in California at all.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy some of the pictures that she would send me of just like, the
Yeah.
homeless population and like just people walking without clothes or a person walking with a shirt on and no pants. I was like, you have to stop sending me this stuff. This is nasty. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's so crazy.
I mean, you're talking drug deals. You're talking drug deals happening in broad daylight with absolutely no concern of cops or anything. I mean,
I saw a guy in the corner just using drugs.
yeah. And I think now that's my 14-year-old,
A black hoodie, hood up, just
Yep.
sitting in a corner,
yeah,
shaking,
doing drugs, like in broad daylight.
right across from a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
I don't
crazy.
know.
I can't imagine like living in a world like that. I feel pretty sheltered, being here in the Midwest. We don't have like any of that really. Even in the big cities, it's really not like that. So I couldn't imagine being in that kind of world. I'm so glad you're not there.
Me too, especially like my motivation is my children.
Oh, for sure.
No matter what happens in the future, any sort of shift situation, my kids. And that's what it comes down to is I see my boys, even my daughter, there's no opportunities for children. I'm sorry, there's not. There's no opportunities for most adults in California unless you are extremely
unless you're Pelosi's shitting on sidewalks. I don't.
right. And that's what it comes down to. I mean, we all want the best for our kids. We all want our kids to succeed in whatever they choose to do, whether they decide on a trade or college or just, hey, they just want to work. And, but in California, like the turnover rate at businesses and companies is out of control. Yeah. There's no opportunities there. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. There's not.
Yeah.
So
I just can't believe that that something hasn't like stepped in like as bad as it is. I think that people just don't know. Like I know because I've seen it and I've talked about it. I know you've talked about it a little bit, but like I've extensively talked about how bad it is. And like people know it's bad, but like you don't really know until you like have an in-depth conversation with somebody. Like I knew that it was bad, but I had no idea until like she was there. And she's from the Midwest here too. So it was a whole new world, like,
yeah.
going there for her. And I was like, oh my God, you have got to get a different hub. I mean, thank God she's in Colorado now, but like, I mean, it was crazy. I was like, gosh.
Yeah. San Fran it's
Yes.
wild. I mean,
Yes.
San Fran,
Mhm.
LA, I mean, opposed to any other big cities like San Diego and whatnot, I mean, LA and San Fran are just, I mean, they are literally on a whole different level. But then you've got, like I say, the smaller, suburbs, and you've got, the Inland Empire, you've got Central California. I mean, there's beautiful spots all over California, but like I say, as much as I hate to say it, everything is going to trash. It is like it's there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dumpster.
Yeah, it's a complete dumpster fire.
Yeah, for sure. Like people say
n-
that and like until you like actually see it, you're just like oblivious. Yeah, so crazy. Sorry, Peach.
You good, Kendall. Nisi, in reference to your question when you first popped in chat, she hangs out over there with Christina and Jeremy Jester and them. I can't think of her name at the moment. She's always laying up in the bed smoking a cigarette.
Three Basket Living asked what is considered a drug. I mean, when your 14-year-old witnesses a guy just sitting on the street, on the sidewalk across street from a grocery store shooting up heroin, I consider that a drug. Just saying.
Absolutely. Yeah, Crystal, that's her name. Thank you, Spawn. Spotted Fawn. Spawn. Lord help.
Three
My,
Basket
my.
Living.
Go ahead.
I was born and raised California all my life, lived in California essentially for 30 years. And I don't want to be a problem solver in California. So that's why we have left, and California's in the review. TT1, it is not.
In my opinion, that's a good one. But that's just my opinion, and we all know what they say about opinions.
TT1, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Keith, I guess it would depend on what kinds you're talking about.
My friend sent me the funniest TikTok the other day. It was this lady, she was going through a drive-through and she asked him for something or whatever. And then she was like, I want a Pepsi. And he was like, oh, we don't have any Pepsi. We have Coke. And she's like, okay, I'll take a gram. Have you seen that one? It's so good.
That's awesome.
It was so great.
Yeah, I did.
And then he was like, what did he say? He was like, would you like some other explicit stuff? I won't say it, but it was so good. I was like, what a good, customer service person drive through, whatever they're called, but it was hilarious.
You good, Niecy. You good.
Oh, TT1's talking about the yayo.
Devil's lettuce.
That yayo is not the devil's lettuce. Come on, Chris.
Oh,
Tony Montana.
oh.
Come on.
The booger sugar.
Yep, the booger sugar.
Sorry.
Sorry, y'all.
You
Squirrel.
good? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Let's
Right?
shoot it. And not with a BB gun.
No.
That squirrel on the roof the other day just so funny. Oh. I will never be able to look at a squirrel without thinking of TT1. I won't. I'm gonna start naming them out in the yard. That one's Tennessee. That one's Tactical. That one's number 1. That one's TT1. They're all gonna be named after TT1.
You need a Fred.
Oh, and we need a
Yeah.
Fred, yes, for stars.
That's what I was going to say. Don't forget Fred. Hey. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Mr. Ducky.
Mr. Ducky.
Oh, Lord. You gotta love it, though. There's 5 kids and 5 ducks. 4 of the kids, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then the 5th kid, Mr. Dougie.
Hell yeah.
And the funny thing is, he is the most responsible one out of the 5.
Timmy.
Timmy. Yes. Yes. You need a squirrel named Timmy.
That little one with the real whacked out tail. That's always
Yes.
Oh, no, do not tell Stars that, Stuart. She will be very upset.
Oh, Stuart.
Timmy.
Hey. Ow, my legs. Who we going to talk about now?
We all need a Timmy.
I don't know, but I just binged The Sons of Anarchy in like 2.5 weeks. I'd never watched it before. Oh my, I mean, I just watched the last episode last night. It was so late, but like I had to watch it. I cannot believe that was rough.
Now you got to watch Mayans.
Yes.
I don't know. It was so rough. Gosh darn it. What is that guy's name? He's the one that ended up in jail.
I
Juice.
Juice.
T-
Yes.
Timmy.
I'm so sad for him. I'm very sad for him. I can't believe. I don't know. That was too rough to watch. I don't know. Is Mayans like that?
Mayans is really good. I mean, it's a spinoff
Yeah.
essentially.
Oh man.
You got to
And
do
then
it.
and then once they get done with the mines, they're actually going to do like Jax's dad. You know, when the group of
backstory.
first got the backstory. And I agree, Tiger. I agree. That's all I'm saying.
So does it have like some of the same characters that were in Sons of Anarchy or not?
They
Oh yeah,
have
Sons are in there.
Oh,
I
they
mean,
are?
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
not obviously the stars, but I mean, SOA shows up at a couple of the Mayans things. You're gonna see some of the, SOA characters, but I mean, it splices off to the Mayans, which, oh come on, what was his name, or what's his name? Why can't my brain work?
Bubba.
No, my brain. You guys have to give me a few minutes.
Squirrel.
Oh my god, I've got so much.
Timmy.
Okay. Well, I'll
I
definitely
want
have to start that.
you, but yeah, Mines is a really great show. The head guy that actually started the Mines MC, he was in SOA and he continued over into the Mines show.
Mhm.
And then the storyline is actually about one guy, and good night, Doc.
Sleep well, Doc
And
Mac.
he had got arrested. He had gotten some trouble and whatnot, and basically he gets sent into the MC undercover to expose them, and yeah, it's a whole thing.
Is it like done or like there's still seasons that are coming?
Oh, there's still seasons coming.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the new season just started like what, April 17th or April 19th or something.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
Three Basket Living, I do agree that we need problem solvers more than complainers. But the fact of the matter is, at this point, where our country is at, there is no problem solving, especially when you are how can I put it? How can I put it without getting Peach in trouble? When you are so right and you are living in a leftist fairy tale. So I wouldn't call it complaining. I look at it as, okay, I've lived here all my life. I have voted every time and nothing changes. So I'm going to pick up my family and I'm going to move them somewhere else where I fit in. That's strength. When you pick up your entire life and you move it across the country.
When you've been hoping for years and years that it'll get better and you just slowly watched it get worse and worse, and you realize that there is going to be no change because they want no change,
Yeah.
then it's not going to change.
Sometimes the cesspool is so deep that just the little people can't do crap about it. And
No.
like I say, okay, yeah, problem solving. Yeah, okay.
If they don't want to solve the problem, then what's the point?
Yeah.
They like it just the way it is because they have the control of it.
Tiger, exactly. So that's it. I mean, it is what it is. Like I say, California is beautiful. I know that there still are a lot of good people in California, but as far as for me and my family, I'm not doing it no more. Ever.
Mm. And I mean, since the beginning of this country, there's always been certain areas in the country where you are more freer to do as you please than, other parts of the country.
What's wrong?
Uh-oh.
I mean, I look at it this way, you know, how do I put this without getting my own self in trouble? Everyone has opinions. Everyone is entitled to their opinions. But we're only one individual person. We can do everything within our power to try to change where we live. And if everyone else is against what we believe, there's nothing we can do to change these people's minds.
No, they're too far gone.
Exactly.
And they've had too much of this special jumbo juice.
Exactly. And that's when you do what you have to do. And Chris and Sophia felt that it was best for them and their family to move from everything that they've ever known, away from family and friends, their lives that they left behind in California.
Well, we're all to the point now where we're going to start having to make the hard decisions. Like there's no more putting it off.
And that's it. I mean, you can still live somewhere and you can be miserable and you can realize that your local and state, government is crap and it'll never change. You can sit there and you can bitch and you can complain, or you can make a change for you to improve your situation, your children's situation, instead of sitting there and complaining, instead of trying and working yourself to death to try to make changes where a change will never happen because it is not their plan. They've already got all this stuff already in the works. And that's it.
Exactly.
I mean, everyone's allowed their own opinion and what they think should happen, but California could burn to the ground for all I care at this point, because I have lived it all my life and I've seen my dad work so hard wanting change for California. I've seen so many people do it and it never changes.
No, it just gets worse.
Yeah.
Well, when the states answer,
Hold on. Is it your opinion or the opinion of someone or nothing else? I don't understand. Is it your opinion or the opinion of someone or nothing else? My opinion of what?
no. What they're
I think that was directed at me.
Oh, okay.
This person's known for often coming into my late night chats and doing this, so she is not being disrespectful, so. I mean, like I said, Three Basket, everybody has opinions. Whether it's you, whether it's I, whether it's Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, whoever else.
Zelensky.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, Three Basket. Like I say,
Exactly.
When I look at it this way, when a state's answer to something is, oh, we'll put this rule in place, or we're going to do this, or we're going to do that, and that'll make it better. And it just never does.
It
It's
makes
just
it
more rules and more regulations and this, that, and the other. It goes back. I'm gonna go a little bit nerd here. Okay, hold on to yourself. Okay. It goes back to that scene of in Star Wars of the more you try and grab onto the galaxy, the harder you grab, the more and more crap just slides right through your fingers. It gets worse and worse.
yeah, good analogy.
Yeah,
And
sometimes
I
you
mean,
gotta
you
just say
know,
fuck it and let go.
oh, I understand Three Basket. You
Oh
know,
no, for sure.
like I said, you weren't disrespectful, you know, and as far as I know, no one's mad. I'm not mad.
No.
And that probably how I said that probably came off as bitchy, and I didn't mean for it to. I mean, you know, you're making good points. It's you know, a debate. You know, I freely and welcome, you know, debate. Debate's good in my book.
Well, that goes back to your First Amendment, freedom of free speech.
I shut it down.
Thank you, son.
Thank you.
I got to
Hold on, y'all.
What?
I'll be right back.
And, you know, I'm a big supporter on freedom of speech, you know, so. That's right. Exactly. You know, a lot of this country, well, I shouldn't just say the country, but a lot of the world is too far gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And I'm not going to waste the rest of my life trying to run around and save people from their being so completely indoctrinated. You know, and I'm just done with it. Like, honestly, there's very few people I will even have that kind of conversation with because it's just a waste of my breath. You know, like the past 2 years, I've seen my whole family divided over what's been going on, and because I refuse to get the special medicine, you know. And it's like that on a worldwide scale. It's not any particular country. It's everywhere.
All right. I understand Three Basket. Candle, Keith said he just realized you're on panel.
Hey, how's it going?
But I mean, you know, to me, I reckon maybe it is because I grew up in the United States. You know, but to me, freedom of speech is a God-given right. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I know that in a lot of countries, they do not have that liberty.
No.
You know, that's the reason why the United States is known as home of the free.
Well, and so was Canada until the past 2 years. Sorry, I should say 3 or 4 because they introduced some stupid laws to make it that you actually have to legally use these pronouns. And that was the whole thing that kicked off with Dr. Jordan Peterson. And that was, I think, in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of the death of our free speech, and that was his whole point about it. And I'm like, they've taken it to the next level now.
And, you know, I have family members that have had, you know, that special medicine. And I have, you know, we've had debates about it within my family. You know, but at the end of the day, we can still come together as a family, you know, and act civil towards each other. You know, that's like, I have an uncle that's one of my dad's brothers. Well, his oldest that's still living, actually. And he went completely blue when T-Man went to run him as Republican. You know, and he and I actually had it out on Facebook on a public forum. You know, because he believed, you know, so strongly in She Who Will Not Be Named, because, yeah, I did not commit suicide.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm like, no. But, you know, even with the whole sickness thing, you know, and the special medication, you know, we've come to just, you know, work together as a family no matter what. So I got lucky in that respect.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how it should be. Everybody, you know, it's why we live in America, you know, so we can all do what we want. It's just
I agree.
terrible. Yeah, it's just terrible it's getting taken away. I mean, you know, my daughter goes to a public school, and her first 2 days of school, so you got to think how many classes she has during a day. All they did, you know, next period after next period, the whole periods was telling what their pronouns were. And it was just like,
Don't fall in, Keith. Sorry, Candle.
yeah, no, it's okay. It's just, you know, I can't homeschool her. You know, I'm a single mom. I work all the time. I can't do that. And just the fact that I have to have this conversation with my child pisses me off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And Three Basket Living, I completely agree that a lot of people don't realize how powerful they are, but I also think with the way that our country is going, while individually we are powerful and amazing, until we band together and show that power, we're powerless.
Exactly.
Pretty good analogy, Heather. I mean,
And, you know, we're all the time talking about what if we as patriots banded together, you know, but that's all it has ever been, is talk.
Yeah.
You know, if we banded together, we could take the world over. And I don't just mean patriots of the United States. I mean worldwide.
Yeah, but look what happened even in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they had the most peaceful protest probably ever seen. They enacted the War Measures Act and turned it against us, and they seized more power.
Yeah.
I mean, they are so committed to this, and there is just not enough of us. Not anymore. They've gotten way too many to cross over and believe in all the fear and take all the special medicines and believe that, you know, the rest of us are evil and bad, and it's nothing but division, and it's now on like a biblical scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If we rise up, our government will do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
we'll
I
all be
think
arrested as like
I
lunatics.
think I think what people are scared of, which I mean, it's a valid fear, okay? If that happens, you can't back down. You have to come harder and you have to stand up against that. You have to be willing to fight that. You literally have to be willing to die. And I'm sorry, but the quality of people now compared to our forefathers and everything else, it's not there. I see it every day in so many people that say, oh, let's stand up and let's do this and let's do that. Let's all band together. But they are not willing to risk their life for it.
Mm-hmm.
They do not have the
Absolutely.
balls. The people worldwide, you guys, are weak.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm constantly saying everything needs to be burnt to the ground and rebuilt and figured out, because that's the truth. Because everything worldwide is topsy-turvy. It's not
Oh,
just here. It's not just, I mean, you guys know this, obviously.
it's everywhere. But
Hmm.
you're
And
right.
that's
Like it
it.
has to be burnt down because it's so fucking corrupt at this point. The
Yeah.
only way to cleanse it is to absolutely start from scratch.
And people say, oh, well, you know, if politicians are found out dirty and stuff, they need to be locked up and this and that. I mean, come on. How daft are you?
Right. They're not locked up. They're just sent out of country and given new aliases.
And some of
You
the
know.
worst ones, I've seen some really horrible ones get locked up. And guess what? I mean, for some really horrible shit. But you know what? They had jobs and everything still waiting for them by their friends when they
Yep.
got out.
Yep.
Hmm.
How
If
fucked is that? You know what I mean? Like,
if they brought back laws like they used to have for hangings, it wouldn't
Hmm.
be as near as bad.
Exactly.
Like they've made it so ingrained into the society that it's into the law systems. You can get away with all the shit. I mean, look at how bad it is now with, I don't know if I can say that word on here, Peach, but with
Just
people
go
that
ahead and
are
say.
taking advantage of children, you know?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Well,
just everywhere now. When
Hmm.
I was growing up, that was like the rarest thing. Like, when did that become acceptable? When they stopped hanging them.
just like Stars said, Monique, they made it okay.
Yeah, they did.
Hmm.
And they used the LGBT community to do it.
Exactly.
Previous generations, politicians, I mean, you know, they have streamlined all this to make it all okay, to make it normalized, to do this, to do that. And it's like, well, hold on here a second. I mean, no, it's not.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely, Three Basket Living. I mean, words have a lot of power.
Yeah.
You know, and I really learned that actually from my friend who's from Vienna. And she speaks better English than any native English speaker I have ever met. And it is amazing when she comes at me sometimes. We'll be having a conversation and she's like, do you know how uneducated you sound when you say that? I'm like, okay, yeah. But she's like, you really need to think of your words.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely, Garrett. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom and get something to drink.
You're fine.
Don't drink out of the toilet.
No. Mm-mm.
She gonna pop you one. Watch.
Just wait till I see you, Christopher.
Garrett, 3 baskets. You guys truly. I see you. I hear you.
Let me share something with y'all. Let me get over here to it. And not there, Wendy. This is how I know I feel about myself when it comes to the situation kind of we're talking about. But just listen to it. It ain't but a 20-second clip.
Let's get one thing very clear. I don't avoid conflict because I'm scared of you. I avoid conflict because I'm scared of myself. My temper can go from 0 to death row really quick.
And I mean, you know, that's the truth. I'm not scared of this world. I'm not scared of anyone in it. But I'm more scared of myself and what I will do.
3 basket living. I see what you're saying. The system and normally would be following the norm way of thinking. My dad, it's funny, I was talking to my girlfriends earlier, and my dad made sure that I would not think normally.
Take your time, hon.
Daddy made sure of that. Don't you all ever feel that it's a burden? In a sense, the way we all feel, the way we all think, the way we all recognize everything that's going on.
Absolutely.
And we know what needs to be done, but we also know, I'm sorry, 3 basket. We also know that just by ourselves, we can't do it. We need numbers. We need power. You know, we need the numbers to get the power, to have the force. I think that's one of the biggest things that within the past couple years that I've struggled with is I've seen it, and it makes me just so angry. And, you know, I know what needs to be done, but just being little old me, I can't do it myself.
I guess
Absolutely.
you could look at it as you go to the statement of thinking normally,
Yeah.
but depends on your point of view of who you think is thinking
normal.
because
Yeah, and what is normal?
because everybody looks at us and to them we're not normal because we prep and this and that.
Tiger,
But
yes.
we look at everybody else that is blind to everything that's going on and go, you're not normal.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know how many's heard the story, but I know a lot of people look at us that live the lifestyles that we do, which we call you know, the prepping lifestyle. Absolutely, 3 basket. Just shoot me an email and we'll set one up. Just shoot me an email. My email's in my about section. But you know, I haven't been on this journey for very long, and a lot of people that live the lifestyle we live, we are labeled as, you know, mentally challenged. oh, you're paranoid, you have schizophrenia, you have this, you have that. And, you know, yeah, maybe some of us do have that. But there are millions of people that consider themselves preppers. How can that many people have mental disorders?
Well, and the fact of the matter is, Peach, is people, as far as preparedness, and that's been something that has been going on as far as, preppers. They've been around forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like from, we're talking forefathers' time. I mean, before.
Even as far
People,
back as my grandparents.
yes.
I mean,
And
it's only the last, I don't know, it was 80 years maybe
yeah.
that we've gotten away from all of that.
And to
And now
where
if we,
there's been a distinct line drawn to where, okay, here's the normal by whatever you want to call government society standards, and then there's the preppers.
mm-hmm.
And so that's the thing, is like, just like Monique said, we've gotten away from that. And man, I wish Stars was here. I wish Stars was here to go down this rabbit hole with us, y'all.
Absolutely. And, I've openly and honestly admitted, I have been diagnosed, with mental disorders. And even this has been since after, I started prepping, that I was actually diagnosed with schizophrenia. And, but anyway, I'm on medications for that. That's
Right.
under control. But when I first started with going down the preparedness, scene and whatnot, my 23-year-old looked at me, and her husband actually thought I had completely flipped my shit.
Oh, no.
So you know what I done? I took them by the hand and I took them to the local Walmart. And I showed them, look, there's no spaghetti sauce. Look, there's no pasta.
Right.
There's no frozen biscuits in the frozen freezers. That's what I done. That's how I convinced my daughter and my son-in-law that I'm not crazy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we can't, all do that or always do that.
No.
So thank you, Three Basket. I'll check it out when I end the live, and we'll set up a date. Absolutely. And it's sad to say, that a lot of us has to go through this.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard so-called religious people, put people down that live the preparedness lifestyle.
Yeah.
Oh, God frowns on that.
And that's such a load of
Well, it
Exactly.
actually is wrong because in the Bible it states the opposite.
Yeah,
Right.
man, I've never heard anybody say that before. That's crazy. Why would somebody say that?
Because people are fucking ignorant, that's why.
Right. No, and that's exactly it. That is true.
Three eggs. I'm actually gonna end it in about 20 minutes because it's here just in a few minutes because it's going on 3 o'clock,
Yeah.
and I know everybody's about ready to go to bed. But like I said, I'll hit you back on the email, and you're always welcome to come up.
No, I would love that. I would love to be also here when Three Basket is here.
That
Absolutely.
sounds like a good conversation.
Yes.
I'm
Absolutely.
just too tired to really think properly.
I feel you, Monique. It's been one of them long days.
Well, I just a little while ago had a private pharmaceutical party.
I haven't even took my medicines yet tonight.
So she gonna be ready to go night night.
Right. But yeah, this is something that we all need to, it definitely go, discuss more when we have a little more time, and
Well, we need to do another rabbit hole episode.
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
That would be good. We can get the 3 baskets.
I need to set up the canning string for tomorrow. I haven't even done that, y'all. Or today, rather. Yeah. Oh, it'll get done. It'll get done.
Yeah.
Like I said, 3 basket, you always welcome. And if it wasn't so late, I'd sure enough bring you up on panel. And sure enough.
And Garrett, we all agree and we see that. I mean, or they go in the store and they see, gaps and they're like, oh, well, they're just out of it. And it's like, they're just out of it. Okay.
Right.
Oh, I want 3 basket living to expose himself.
Yeah. The link 3 basket is up there if you want to. I'm sure Peach won't mind if you want to come up for a few minutes.
No, I'll even repost it if you want to come up and hang with us. We'll go to the 2-hour mark.
When she posted 3 basket, just click on it and it'll bring you up. Tiger, I don't know exactly what I'm canning yet. I'm probably going to can some sort of soup or something. That's kind of what I've been throwing around. Maybe some ghee.
I'm doing ghee. With real butter.
Excellent.
Ugh. Go Peach. Go Peach.
Yeah, go Peach.
I'm going to can the tears of my enemies.
Oh. Can I help you wring out the tears?
Right.
I might need some help to collect the tears first.
She's
It
joking,
means
3
whatever
basket.
you want it to mean.
Yep. Monique
have
loves to give people a bad time. She loves
I
it.
have a fantastic story. So I was living in Mexico, and my best friend came, and we went down to the pyramids just outside of Mexico City. And it's like a long, long thing to get to the pyramids, and there's no trees and there's no shade, and it was really, really hot. And every fucking 5 minutes, somebody's trying to sell you some shit. And it's always the same thing, and it's always the same questions, and blah, 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 blah. And they just kept asking us, and I said, okay, wait, we're going to fuck with them. Let's have some fun. And they were like, oh, where are you from? Downtown. And then we just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
My friend and I were sitting there at one point. We're just enjoying it and having a good time in the moment. And some fucking guy in a trench coat comes up behind us and whispers in our ears, you want to see my junk?
Oh my God.
Jessica and I spun around on our heels and we were absolutely in sync. Fuck yes.
That's Monique.
So the guy opens his coat and he's got all like the normal shit like everybody else was trying to sell us. And we're just like, you know what, dude? You had such a good line to get our attention. We will buy something off you just for the sake that we can have it. Like, I'm like, yeah. You want to see my shit? Or you want to see my junk? Yeah, absolutely. Fuck yeah. Whip it out, man.
3 basket. Actually, you can just copy the link and put it into your browser and paste it, and it'll bring you, and click on it that way, and it'll bring you up.
Monique was hoping
Sorry,
for a cheap thrill.
Sorry?
Monique was hoping for a cheap thrill.
Well, whatever. It was good enough. It was a cheap enough thrill. I enjoyed it. I was like, oh my God, we were in like the weirdest place. And somebody's like, do you want to see my junk? And they had like the full trench coat, I mean, it was just like, it was too perfect. I was like, oh.
Chris is over here about to dust his trench coat off for you.
Yeah. I made sure I packed it and brought it to Pennsylvania. Might need it.
It was honestly, it was so hot. You have no idea how, I don't even know how this man was wearing a coat, period. I was just like, that was like the highlight. I mean, the pyramids were amazing. I had such an awesome time, but that I will never forget. It was like, dude, you just totally made everything. You made my whole day. Some totally random Mexican guy. You want to see my junk? Oh, fuck yeah. Where's the junk?
What kind of junk are you showing me? Right?
How much junk do you have? Oh, please tell me, is your name Jesus? Yes.
Rico Suave.
I mean, this is the kind of shit that happens in my life, and I'm just like, you know what? It's no wonder I'm the way I am. I just got to roll with it.
Monique, you are amazing. So, yeah.
You just roll with it. It's like, okay, yeah.
Sometimes
one
that's
guy,
all,
go ahead.
sometimes that's all you can do is roll with it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But there's this one guy that just would not let up. And he's like, where are you ladies from? We're like downtown.
Downtown.
Oh, which downtown? Downtown. Oh, that downtown? Oh, yeah, okay. Like, he didn't really speak very good English, right? So he didn't get our sarcasm or wit or whatever you want to say. And he was like, whoa, what part of downtown? You know, that part of downtown. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, 3 basket.
I'm sorry, you all. I'm trying. I am. I'm just so out of it now.
You're
Excellent.
fine.
We understand.
You're all right, darling.
I'm sitting over here, my head's hurting.
Mine's not. I took something for that.
Ooh.
Y'all are gonna
I'm
get me
glad.
yawning.
I'm glad tomorrow is Saturday. I'm going to sleep all day and can all night. At least 5 pounds of butter worth anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping maybe next weekend I can use my new wood cook stove to do some canning. That would be awesome.
Oh, Monique, yes.
I just have to get like the piece of pipe that goes from the stove to the wall exit. That's the only bit we don't have, but we wanted to wait till we had it in place. So that should be done this week, I'm assuming. I mean, the chimney has to go up too, but I think that's pretty straightforward. The worst of the work is done.
Right.
Oh, no, 3 basket.
Oh, poor 3 basket.
Always on that struggle bus.
All the tires are flat.
Yeah.
Hey, when that happens.
I was all excited for some exposure.
Monique's getting excited. I love when Monique gets excited.
Monique, you want to hear something dirty?
Always, yes.
I'm over here rubbing Sophia's feet.
Are you saying my feet are dirty? My feet are clean.
Sophia, get out my mind. I was thinking the same thing.
I was
Right,
like,
Garrett?
what's dirty about that?
They
Rub
want
those
to
dirty feet harder, Big Daddy.
they want to blame that on the last guy.
Right?
You know, everything's his fault.
Even though he hasn't been there for 2 years now.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's still at fault for everything.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But you know, we wasn't supposed to blame the guy before him for nothing. So if we did, we were racist.
Oh, the Obama.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
these are the people that are the leaders and the decision makers of the, here we go, air quote, free world. They can't even take responsibility for any of it. It's always the blame game. It's like they're little kids who tell lies and then get caught and then still won't be honest, want to blame someone else. It's ridiculous. And we're talking, these are older, the older generations. I mean, oh, I could just go on and on. I could go on and on.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
I always think, oh, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's just not getting better. It's just getting worse.
It's fucking getting worse.
Yeah, it gets worse all the time. Like,
you know, there
you
was a
think,
situation like this before. It was called the Titanic.
yeah.
That's okay. The band is still playing. Don't worry. No.
Mhm.
Right.
And the poor
Because
guys in the
there's-
electrical room are still trying to keep the lights on.
Yeah.
Hmm. Right. When they should have just jumped ship.
Mm.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
If it,
Well, they
if
also
it was
told the other boat that was nearby not to bother, that they were okay. They would have all been saved.
And
Yeah.
arrogance.
I mean, that's
Arrogance.
exactly where we are at.
Arrogance and miscommunication.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
exactly where we are at.
It's so crazy that we are just living at the times that we're living in right now. I mean, I'm kind of gut jiggling, but like, it's crazy. I never thought
Right.
that 2020 would happen. I never thought that we would see something like that.
Mm.
I
Okay.
never in my life, for a second, even believed it to be possible that for me to leave Canada, I have to become a goddamn Satanist.
Yeah, that is bananas.
What kind of fucked up shit is that?
Yeah.
Like, there is not enough crack to smoke to make that okay. There's not. Even with Biden's free pipe, it's just not enough.
And that is another thing. How crazy is that? That is crazy. What the French toast? Oh my goodness.
Well, this is the lunatics have totally started running the asylum.
Mhm.
That's putting it lightly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, these are the hardcore ones that got out.
Yeah.
more than flying, right? You know, it's
These are the solitary confinement.
The ones that
Yeah.
are wearing the special jackets.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
fucking lobotomized and fully, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Electro.
Electroshock therapy. Like,
The ones wearing the bibs, fucking drooling. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yep. And guess what? The more fucked up you are, oh, you're president. Yay.
yeah. That is perfectly put.
What kind of ice cream do you want today?
Anything
I just
with
want to eat this
people.
fucking crayon. Never mind.
I want to lick the bus windows.
I just want to sit there and smell all the markers.
Don't smell the black one. It smells like ass. Okay.
Damn it.
No, it was supposed to smell like what, anise or black licorice?
Yeah.
I love
No,
black
that smells
licorice.
like ass.
Yeah,
It
it did.
does.
It always smelled like BO or some crap.
Oh, I've got a good question for you.
Okay.
So, if you bleach your asshole, technically, is that changing your ringtone?
Oh my gosh.
Fucking Monique. Damn it. Rich is coming unglued. He's coming unglued. He took his hat off. He's almost thrown it. He slapped my leg. He's losing it. Chris, I'm going to need you to settle down.
Okay, Monique. Jesus.
Had to
Damn
ask.
it. I can't with Monique.
I wonder if that would take you from a staccato to a soprano.
I imagine that'd burn like hell.
I don't know. I've never tried.
I don't think I want to.
No. But I know if we asked a few Kardashians, they could answer the question.
Probably.
And expertly.
Well, that's because they think their shit doesn't stink. So.
No, Chris. No, that's not what we meant.
I know what you meant, but I'm just saying.
You know, I'm the one with the blonde hair. Everything's supposed to go over my head.
I know what you meant.
Hey, Mom.
No.
No.
Is it worth looking into? Does she have like the pudding pop stains around her mouth or something? What?
Pudding pop.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh.
Hey.
Garrett. All right, I see where this is headed. Miss Sharon, just giggle, and you'll be just fine, darling.
I'm not sure I want to see it.
Dang it, Tiger.
I want to see it. I hope it's as nasty as it sounds.
Oh my Lord.
Well, speaking of that, was, I don't know, a few years ago, I saw a thing where they would actually take a mold of your anus and then they would like, you could have it made into like a box of chocolates, or you could have it like bronzed. It was the weirdest thing. Did anybody else ever see that?
I don't think I have.
I don't think that sounds like a very comfortable situation having the mold taken. So
if you're sharing chocolates in that, are you passing around ass?
Technically. Well, technically, they used the mold to make this box of chocolates. It's like, and they were really expensive, like Belgian chocolates, but they all came in the shape of an asshole. I'm like, oh, okay. But it's an exact replica of your asshole.
Oh, Keith, you missed it. Kiki.
3 basket. I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't.
Oh,
They've definitely been playing around in the shitter net for sure.
Sorry,
yeah,
Garrett.
there's been issues with StreamYard. Garrett's out. He's like, no.
I'm just kind of curious. Is like, who do you give that box of chocolates to? Like your worst enemy?
No.
Or like
I don't know. It was like
or
something
like
I saw.
People
I
who
don't-
like ass.
I guess, yeah.
Or
Or
Well-
would you give that to your spouse? Like, who do you give that to?
like, you know, maybe you get it for yourself so you're not such an asshole all the time. I don't know.
You're like, I'm busy
Wouldn't
eating
that be
my own ass.
classified as eating your own ass?
Well, I
Like-
mean, Chris, there's worse. There's worse out there, darling.
Could you imagine your husband looks over and you're like licking it? He's like, what are you doing?
Like my own ass.
It's just the rim.
Oh my god.
Y'all are
Like,
so
here's-
bad.
Here's some chocolate. Just lick the rim.
Garrett, unfortunately, he is sick this weekend.
Yeah.
He was running a fever and all yesterday and today, so
Damn it, I told him to stay out of Christina's chat. See what happens?
Right?
all right, guys, I will end it on that note.
Yes, ma'am.
I love you guys. Chat, y'all keep y'all's head on a swivel. Stay prayed up, stay prepped up, and I'm gonna let the music take us out.
Bye,
So-
y'all.
Love y'all.
Let's see. We'll do this one.
Doomsday's coming. Doomsday's coming.